Ladies, gentlemen, and all in between, welcome back to BCW Anarchy here live in Orlando, Florida. As like most nights here in BCW, you are bound to get the best of the best in action. And that is nothing short of the truth for tonight's Northern Clash, as the Walking Weapon goes one-on-one with his former running buddy, the NXT North American Champion, the Champion of North America, All Ego, Ethan Page. And if Ethan Page loses, he has to leave BCW for good. And along with that, we have the big surprise coming in from Hardcore Takeover, the phenomenal one, the man, the myth, the legend himself, AJ Styles, coming through to the territory of brutality. And now the question is, what does the phenomenal one look to achieve, and what does he have in store, more importantly, for us here in BCW? Right alongside that is the massive debut of the WWE Women's United States Champion, the beautiful Madness Julia, after making a massive arrival on the scene of Hardcore Takeover. Now she looks to make an impact tonight. And along with that is a heated one-on-one contest, a rematch from the night after Destiny. Speedball Mike Bailey, Donovan Dijak go one-on-one to settle their scores and settle their differences, and maybe look towards championship stardom in the near yet distant future. And speaking of uncertain futures here in BCW, you gotta look no further than the Protostar Kyle Fletcher, especially after what transpired at Hardcore Takeover. I know for a fact that Kyle Fletcher has a lot on his mind and a lot that he needs to get off his chest. And honestly, a question at the moment is what could possibly be next for the Protostar at this moment in time. But aside from the conflicting struggles of Kyle Fletcher, we have to look alive to a massive debuting match between the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo versus the Pirate Princess herself, Kairi Sane, as she looks to make a massive impact here on Anarchy, as this night is going to be a special night, and I can already tell. And along with me saying that it will be a special night, it will be New Catch Republic making a special open challenge for the BCW World Tag Team Championships in the main event of BCW Anarchy. Anybody can answer the call, it's just a matter of who will it be. And we're going to find out right now. Folks, welcome into Full Sail University, and you are looking at your opening contest of tonight's festivities here on Anarchy between two men that have a lot on the line and, more importantly, a lot to fight for. And you're looking at the main man in question, All Ego Ethan Page. This man has been an outsider since the beginning. This man has been the thorn in the side of many. And honestly, it hasn't been the greatest of joys to have him on BCW Anarchy. It hasn't been the greatest of joys for him to steal the spotlight from other people getting opportunities at the World Heavyweight Championship, and more importantly, Pac. It's just ridiculous how much he was pushing his weight around, and he has been pushing his weight around actually since he's still here. And now he has to go up against a former running buddy, a former tag team partner, a former friend in Josh Alexander, who would love nothing more than to raid on the parade of the champion of North America. As Page definitely probably wants to stay here in BCW and make a lot of lives a living hell. He's already made mine a living hell, and I'm just sitting here at this desk just watching. Man, that guy's such an eyesore. Nonetheless, here comes one of the finalists of the BCW World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. I'm back on the road to BCW Destiny, almost winning that championship at some points, and lost like a true warrior in my eyes, the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander. was pretty much gotten under the skin of Ethan Page. If some of y'all didn't watch BCW Hardcore TakeOver, after that World Heavyweight Championship match with Pac, Ethan Page was looking to get out of the arena after just feeling a lot of embarrassment, as he should. Honestly, in general, he should feel embarrassed of just even being in BCW, making a fool of himself. But that's just me, though. Anyways, Ethan Page was about to leave, and Josh Alexander decided to pretty much call him out. And definitely the BCW management had a say in this match, as I don't think BCW management want Ethan Page in BCW anymore. He's pretty much overstayed his welcome in their eyes, probably in my eyes more or less. But again, anyways, we're about to get ready for this one-on-one encounter. Alexander, Ethan Page, a Northern Clash is about to take place as we're underway. And immediately Ethan Page with a cheap shot right to the face of Alexander. Hopefully that wasn't a rake to the eyes or some related to that facial region. As again, that waistlock being applied. Not for long, though. Here comes Alexander. Man, as a really experienced technician. Man, has went up against Ethan Page in the past, but not in the greatest of fashions and not in the greatest of times ever. But now they get to do it in front of a live, jam-packed crowd here in Orlando in Full Sail U. And look at just the torque on the neck and the head region of Ethan Page with that side headlock. So here comes Page trying to whip him off the ropes, and oh my goodness, nice back elbow there by the champion of North America. So Ethan Page gets a resounding amount of boos there for that back elbow. Wait a minute, am I looking for a tornado DDT? That time, Ethan Page is able to counter. Ethan Page probably has a lot of knowledge on Josh Alexander, because both men were tag team champions many times over back in their days in Impact Wrestling, more known to everybody now as TNA. Two men were dominant tag team champions, but now bitter rivals, as both men try to get the best of one another. So both men now locking horns again, collar and elbow in the middle of the ring here. Once more, Ethan Page and Alexander. Look at that. Alexander using that strength to his advantage here against Page. It's now Page trying to get him off of him. Oh my God, another shot to the eyes. A cheap shot, but that doesn't slide by Alexander that time. Massive knee right to the midsection, a kitchen sink, if you will. So it's just massive shots right to the face. No give, no regret, and not even a little bit of relent from Alexander to one of those shots. And that's what you want to see for someone that has a lot of hatred in their heart for someone else in the middle of this ring. So now look at that, a couple of gator rolls into a nice chin lock there. It's like a little bit of a choke of some sort, trying to wear down Ethan Page here. So now Alexander, just dives at him with a big time elbow. So now Ethan Page trying to get out of dodge. I don't know if he can. I don't know if he can escape the walking weapon. It's hard to escape the man. Let's look at that. Sweeping to the back with, oh my goodness, immense speed there as he kicked out by Ethan Page off of that dragon suplex. And again, going to the ground game is Josh Alexander trying to wear down Ethan Page anywhere he can. As I know for a fact that he has a lot of history on Ethan Page, and what really weakens the man is that is going to weaken anybody for sure with one of those chops. It's now Page trying to get out of the corner, get out of the grasp of the walking weapon, but all ego is not successful in that department. Huge shots right to the face, trying to rock the North American champion. My goodness. You could probably hear those shots from a few rows back. Oh my goodness, again, Alexander just not even letting Ethan Page get any sort of breathing room here. As you can tell, Alexander's been waiting on this moment for a very long time. It's a body block right to the spine of Ethan Page. So you can tell Page is pretty much out of sorts and out of answers for this man right now. Knowing how Page operates and knowing how sly of a dog he is, he can just turn that switch in an instant and the match can turn its complexity on its head. But now Ethan Page, like I said, it only takes one thing to change just so Ethan Page can gain an advantage. Twisted grin on the outside, face first goes the walking weapon. Alexander is seemingly in bad sorts right now as he goes face first right into our desk. And this is what Alexander should be cautious with. A man like Ethan Page getting the upper hand. But wait a minute, Alexander might be looking to turn the tides here on Ethan Page There's a couple shots to the midsection. They're not going to work out, though, for Alexander, as once again, Ethan Page grabbing him by the neck region of Josh Alexander. And once again, shots right like that to the midsection are going to hurt you in the long run. So wait a minute, whoa. Looking for a powerbomb, but once again, Ethan Page getting himself out of trouble. Now, wait a minute. Page able to counter Alexander. Counter for counter. There's ribs first right into the barricade. And now Page wants enough time on the outside just to decimate Alexander. Destroying the man bit by bit, limb by limb. And all for the means just to show that he is going to be staying here for the long term. And this match could be a stepping stone for Ethan Page if he can get the job done against Josh Alexander here tonight. Which I really hope doesn't happen. But at this rate, at the rate that we're going, Ethan Page just is having his way with the walking weapon. And I don't like where this is headed. As Ethan Page finally gets Alexander back inside the ring, she might be going to finish this match off early. So once again, shots right to the face and right to the head with that roundhouse kick. Cover. Might have to call it quits after that. And wait a minute. Alexander able to kick out, but I know that took a lot out of him. As you can see, he's grabbing onto his head and maybe his neck, as he has his fair share of neck injuries in the past and neck surgeries. So you gotta really take into account that this man doesn't really have the most stable and the most strongest of necks as he once had. And now Ethan Page might be looking for a big move off the top, but Alexander now able to fire back here. My God, what a massive layer, just cocking it back and pretty much taking Ethan Page's head clean off his shoulders with that huge lariat to follow up the knee strike. My goodness, Alexander just found a second wind, and now he's firing on all cylinders here. Big chop in the corner. Now here comes Alexander. You do not want to mess with a man like Alexander, who is fired up at the rate that he's going. German suplex, my God! Right into the turnbuckle. All turnbuckles hit the back of Ethan Page's head. Someone needs to check on that man after that. Belly to belly suplex. Might look like a capture suplex at one point or another. I don't know. Here we go. Alexander, though, nonetheless. Oh my God. German suplex into the buckles again. I don't think Alexander gives a hot damn. Trifecta of German suplexes. Shout out to Kurt Angle. As Alexander's picking him up, he might not be done with his food. As, oh my goodness, a fourth German. That might be 5 overall, I think. As I think he might be going for another one. Wait a minute, whoa! Up in the electric chair position. I thought he was going for another German, but not this time. Power bomb, sitting out, covering a kick out by Ethan Page. A massive 2 count, but Alexander's wasting no time. Massive ankle lock is in. It's stitched in tight. I know that Ethan Page is writhing in pain. And I know those ankle locks hurt like hell. This man is trying to find some way to reach the ropes, trying to extend the arm. But I don't know if he can. He's in a lot of pain right now. Alexander's not giving an inch to Ethan Page right now. That ankle lock is in deep, but now I think he might be losing grip. Ethan Page able to turn it around and get out of it. Able to get out of there fast. He probably would have had no ankle left if he had just stayed in the hold there. As Alexander is back to square one, getting beat down by all egos. Wait a minute, no. Alexander able to get out of it. Same with Ethan Page, but that time eats a huge shot right to the face. Overhand elbow there. So here we go, back and forth between these two men. As that just match goes on, you can tell neither man wants to lose to one another. Neither man wants to give any sort of an advantage or an opening for that matter. As Ethan Page is fighting back with everything he has. Let's say with Alexander with those open hand strikes. As wait a minute, Alexander leaving himself wide open. Wait a minute, that might have costed Ethan Page there. He fell for the bait. And he gets clogged with an elbow right to the jaw. I don't know how much Ethan Page has left in the tank after that. But now Alexander looking to follow up with a massive power bomb. As that had nothing but power and force behind it. As Alexander might be looking to follow up. My goodness! And I thought Alexander's neck problems were enough. Ethan Page might need to go to the hospital after this match. getting dropped on his neck like that after that suplex. But that time, Ethan Page is able to counteract whatever Alexander had planned. But I genuinely want to know, how the hell is Ethan Page even standing after that? As Alexander gets dumped out to the outside, Ethan Page trying to get some air away from the walking weapon, as I would too, but what the hell is he doing? One of the turnbuckle patches got removed, and the referee's more so paying attention to Alexander, as I don't know if the referee saw any of that. It's now kicked in the midsection. Now, wait a minute, whoa. Alexander able to catch Ethan Page off guard with another ankle lock. It might not be as effective, though. It's a more shortened version from what it looks like, or a modified version, I should say. But now Ethan Page just scratching and clawing on the mat. That's not really going to do him any good, as he's trying to find some way out of this hold. As once again, Ethan Page able to use that other leg that's not as damaged to his advantage. Another big shot right to the face, as that crimson mask is opening up a lot more for Alexander, and that's not really good in this point of the matchup, as Ethan Page is taking every single liberty. That now he's just choking out Alexander, acting like no one is seeing it besides the BCW faithful, as the referee is looking to just fix that exposed turnbuckle issue. Ethan Page goes low, and oh my god, no, not like this. No. Ref, turn around, please, no. Worry about the damn turnbuckle later, no. Not like this, no. You gotta be kidding me. Look at the leg, no, come on. Not this way, not like this. Kick out. Alexander kicked out of the Ego's Edge. We thought we were being screwed here tonight. Not yet. Not just yet. It ain't over yet. Alexander fighting off Ethan Page's onslaught. This is an absolute make or break moment. Alexander tossing him over the top, but this time, Alexander's not letting him go out this time. He's not letting him go out to the outside to get some breathing room. He wants him right here. Right now! Good Lord! What a massive exploder from the outside to the inside. And now, Alexander hooking him up. C4 spike. An emphatic one at that. This has to be it. Alexander dragging the lifeless corpse away from the ropes. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. This is it. It's finally over. Good riddance, Ethan Page. It is over. Your time in BCW is done. Finish. Finito. Fiend. It's over. Page is finally leaving BCW. Not in one piece, not unscathed, but in some well-deserved pain towards NXT's North American champion. Oh, wait a second. Folks, people of all ages, BCW has just become phenomenal. AJ Styles has entered the territory of brutality. I didn't think he was gonna show up this soon. I know he was scheduled to be here. I know he has been advertised. We just saw that he was supposed to just speak to the people of BCW. The BCW faithful has been wanting and waiting to hear what this man has to say after his actions at BCW Hardcore TakeOver, standing up to the Continental Champion after the main event, for that matter, and making his presence felt to many watching at home and in the crowd that night. And now he's here in Full Sail, the home of anarchy, the home of the chaos. And now he is fully embraced and is in the chaos, looking to speak to the people. And it looks like we're getting a repeat. Oh boy. We're getting a little bit of a run back from what happened at BCW Hardcore Takeover right here tonight. Switchblade Jay White, the BCW Continental Champion, has entered the building. Championship in possession. This is insane. First, Josh Alexander and AJ Styles having an interaction, and now we're getting a repeat of what happened this past Sunday. You can watch the replay, available now on the YouTube channel, of that chaotic and amazing main event from Finn Balor, Adam Cole, and the champion Jay White being successful in that match, as Finn Balor and Adam Cole gave it their all, as well as the champion himself, giving it 110%. But all it took at the end of the match, the fourth quarter, the bottom of the nine, as some might say, is when Jay White took his opportunities and picked his spots at the right time for him to retain his Continental Championship in his first successful defense at the pay-per-view this past Sunday. And now he stands tall with that very Continental Championship, looking to hold it for as long as he can up against all comers that come his way. And that right now, he's looking at one of possibly his greatest challengers stepping up to the plate in the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. But right now, the champion is soaking it in. He's soaking in all the glory, all the adulation from the fans here tonight as he looks to step up to AJ Styles. What the hell does he mean by turn around? Wait a minute. Adam Cole to nowhere. Attacking Finn Balor. As AJ, I guess he doesn't want no part of this. He's out of here. He wants to focus on Jay White, and Jay White only, it seems like, as Adam Cole has unfinished business with the Prince. And it looks like Jay White as well, as seemingly enough, he ain't backing down from any challenge. So now Jay backing up. He's giving Adam Cole the floor. He wants to fight him right here, right now. So here we go. Kick right to the midsection. Excuse me. As these two men are wanting to get their hands on one another after what happened at Hardcore Takeover. Adam Cole ain't backing down either. Super kick right to the chin and the back of the head. This man is on a headhunting mission Adam Cole is not taking any prisoners. This man is irate. Now, what does Cole mean by footage in the back? Wait a minute, what the hell? Who the... No way. I can't... No way! No, oh, come on. You can't be serious. That's Finn Balor. It looks like he's attacking Roderick Strong as well. After a severely chaotic ladder match for the World Tag Team titles, which the Undisputed Kingdom were unsuccessful, but I don't think Cole cares about that at all. Because one of his best friends are being beaten to hell by the Prince. No, please don't tell me he doesn't. No, damn it. Finn. This self-centered bastard. Oh my God, now he's attacking the ribs again. The injured ribs of Roderick Strong. I guess there's a reason as to why he's not here tonight. Because he got taken out by the exact same man attacking Adam Cole right now. And now look at this. Finn Balor going to town on Cole. As seemingly enough, Balor has grown tired of the disrespect to his name. He wants people to take him more seriously. He wants to be number one. And if that means taking out the people that Adam Cole loves and surpassing the Undisputed Kingdom, he might need to do that. He wants his rightful place at the top. He needs to take out some other people to get there, and I don't agree with Finn Balor's actions at all. I think they're outright disgusting and absolutely despicable. But this man doesn't give a damn what anyone else thinks at the end of the day. It's his world in his eyes. Wait a minute! AJ Styles from out of nowhere with a phenomenal forearm right on the mark, putting the Prince in his rightful place. But now it is time for the highly anticipated debut of the Beautiful Madness. The WWE Women's United States Champion, Julia, is in action. Who's going to answer the call to Julia's one-on-one match? And especially this being her debut to BCW Anarchy. Man, it has been one chaotic night. Feels like just one thing coming up after the other. Whether it's inside or outside the ring after that little confrontation between Penta and Pac just a few moments ago. Now it is time for the debut of the Beautiful Madness Julia as she goes up against Blair Davenport. She's looking to make her name for herself after not being as successful in the Continental Championship tournament, losing to Queen Aminata, the current Continental Champion. As now she has to set her eyes on a whole new opposition, and one that could possibly change the trajectory of her career and possibly create a whole paradigm shift in her time here in BCW. So now she awaits her opponent, the WWE Women's United States Champion herself, making her presence known and more importantly felt to the entirety of the BCW faithful. Back at Hardcore TakeOver, Julia has now entered BCW for the first time ever. When you think about dominance, and when you think about one of the deadliest strikers in the game, this woman's name is bound to be mentioned, as she is the living definition of silent but deadly inside that squared circle, as she has proved it time and time again, becoming a Wonder and World of Stardom champion, from her New Japan Strong Women's champion. And as of late, she's found herself with more gold and even more opportunities to showcase herself as one of the best women's wrestlers in professional wrestling right now, as she heads into her debut match here on Anarchy, looking to potentially pass with flying colors, as it's not always about how you start, it's about how you finish. As many superstars have come by BCW looking to make a name for themselves, and some having a huge amount of success, and some just having to start from square one once again. As that is a question that needs to be answered tonight. Can Julia rise to the occasion in her debut match against Blair Davenport? We're going to find out right here, right now. As the referee sounds for the bell, we are underway here as Blair Davenport is taking it to Julia immediately, not wasting any time with the beautiful madness here tonight. As you can tell, Blair Davenport, you can see there's a little bit of an edge to her now into how she goes about things in the ring. A little bit of a cheeky offense there with the kicks right to the face as well. Blair Davenport has been in the ring with the likes of Roxanne Perez, held champions down in NXT, and now she has to go up against someone like Julia in her debut match. And oh my goodness, already taking it to her with just strong strikes like that with that roundhouse kick right to the temple and a kick out by Julia. So you can tell Davenport is not afraid of what the beautiful madness has in store for her in this match. She is willing to do whatever it takes to take her out and take out any sort of momentum that she has, and she is ready for anything that comes her way, it seems like. It's now Davenport sending Julia into the corner hard, not letting Julia see any sort of light or hope at the end of the tunnel. As wait a minute, Julia able to counteract whatever Davenport had in store for her in the corner with a massive elbow right to the face, laying her right down, face first on the mat. It's now Julia looking to now get into her element here as this match progresses with Davenport. So look at this. Oh, that is one way to get even with someone in the ring. A little bit of an eye for an eye to inflict more punishment. So now Julia is starting to feel herself a little bit. Once again, just catching Blair Davenport with a massive elbow when she thinks she has an opening. She doesn't. Julia now throwing Davenport over the top rope. Massive fall for Davenport, feeling it right in her lower back, it looks like. So now Julia does not care. Once that weak spot opens up, you best believe Julia's going to attack on it. She's going to make sure you feel every single bit of it, as once again driving her into the barricade hard and now dropping her back first on the top of the barricade there. That steel barrier covered up with that little amount of padding. That's just bound to hurt anybody. I don't care who you are. It's now Julia just getting back inside the ring slowly but surely, taking her time. Face wash, pin attempt here, cover by the U.S. champion, and a kick out by Davenport. And I don't think that aggressive start was out of anything but anger or lashing out. I think it was more so fear from Blair Davenport, because seemingly enough, she's had no real answer for Julia at this current point in time, as Julia goes to work now. And Blair, I don't know, if this keeps up, it might be game over sooner rather than later here, as she is raining down some heavy offense onto the head region of Davenport. And Julia's just going to keep on going. She's going to keep on adding more pressure here. Oh my goodness. Trying to break the legs of Blair here, as Blair's barely able to stand up, needing the ropes to help her out. It's now Julia once again showing that she can be a dominant force within these four corners here. Pressing the foot right underneath the chin and might be the neck region of Davenport there. As Julia's taking a more slow, methodical approach to her offense, more than just attacking when the iron's hot. She's just doing whatever she can to wear down Davenport, and I think she's done a great job of that. She's going right again to the head region of Blair. There's more head shots to the head, excuse me. That might be a very dangerous problem for Davenport in the near future in this match as this match progresses. So Davenport looking to take over once again. That shot to the face, right at the side of the head with that knee strike. It's not Davenport not done with Julia at all, it seems like. Wait a minute, Davenport maybe looking to set up Julia for something big here as she lands a massive springboard missile drop kick. And it's moves like that can lead to huge openings, and that's what Blair needs to do. She needs to take advantage while she can, with Julia being staggered. It's now landing a huge knee out of the corner into a German, but I don't know if that was a rope break or not. I mean, it's referee's discretion, excuse me, but I don't know if that was a clear rope break or not. That looked a little bit foul there. Oh my goodness, another shot to the head with that roundhouse kick. As I don't even know if Blair's even taking Julia seriously after knocking her down with that massive head kick. But now Julia once again on the fence here to a really imposing and strong Blair Davenport for a good amount of this match. She's going after the arm now of Julia. Not just focusing in on the head, she's focusing in on a variety of ligaments that could be a massive target and might be a weakness to Julia. Wait a minute. Julia's able to just barge her way out of trouble there. Massive elbow right to the collarbone, it looked like. But now it's Julia might be looking to get pulled into the ropes there, but maybe not. Here we go, back and forth offense here by both women. It's a massive slap right to the face. A little bit of disrespect to Davenport. There's a massive headbutt right on the button. And it's moves like that are Julia's bread and butter inside this ring. It's now Julia going up from the middle rope, taking her down with an arm drag. As Julia might be looking to set up for something big. Wait a minute. Caught by Davenport. Falcon's arrow connects into the cover. Upset on the way potentially, and a kick out though. As Davenport, I don't know if she was expecting that. Neither was Julia. And that she follows up with a massive Kamigoe right on the temple for the win. Oh, but Julia powers out at 2. As the emotion is starting to boil over and overwhelm Davenport here, starting to lose her temper with Julia. She's just wondering how the hell she can keep her down for a 3 count. And 2 big moves at a very short amount of time. Wasn't able to get her down. What the hell can keep Julia down? Oh, and a double axe handle from the top, though. Able to land something big there. So wait a minute. I looked for a knee drop and landed hard on that knee there on the floor. Barely a little padding out there. But that was an opening for Julia to take to land a sick kick right on the face of Davenport. Julia's not done, it seems like. I don't know what she has planned here. She's near the apron and the steps. Oh, face first goes Davenport. And I don't know how the hell you can recover from that at least. Davenport might be off for the count after that. That was literally face meeting steel right on the forehead. The facial region just all busted up from that one particular snake eyes. And now Julia swinging Blair around town with that massive Michinoku driver, and she is not done there. It seems to me that this is all over. Northern Lights bomb, and you can call this a ball game. Julia gets the win. Great effort by Blair Davenport. You cannot take anything away from her. But this is the beautiful madness. This is the reigning defending champion we're talking about. This is a woman that does not take no for an answer. She does not take any BS from anybody. And she showed that tonight. A great showcase of talent from both women, but one was the better out of the 2 tonight. Congratulations to Julia. Well, my God, those are two massive announcements set for next week. But right now, we got to focus on this massive match between Speedball Mike Bailey versus Donovan Dijak. The Disruptor versus Speedball go head-to-head right here tonight in a match where these two men have scores and grudges to settle. Back here live on Anarchy with just so much going on, so much is happening at once. It's almost like a chain reaction. You have AJ Styles talking with Javon Evans about a potential match next week, and then you have Wesley getting into it with another dude in the back and Lee Moriarty. It's just chaos, and that's what you can expect here on BCW anyways, but damn. It's hard for me to keep up sometimes, but right now on your screen is the Disruptor of BCW Anarchy, Donovan Dijak, who has been acting a little bit different as of late, approaching things in a really conflicting manner, attacking Speedball Mike Bailey after his match with Noam Dar a few weeks back, him having a match with Speedball on the night after BCW Destiny, which came to a screeching halt because of the cardiac killer himself, Wesley, integrating himself into the match before the match even started, and then, of course, after the match was left Dijak to confront him by himself, and y'all know how that went. Complete and utter chaos. But now it's about climbing the ranks here in BCW for Dijak. He wants that Continental Championship, or maybe even that World Heavyweight Championship. But right now he has to focus on a man that stands in his way, pretty much an obstacle that stands in the way of the Disruptor. That's the task at hand tonight, as he faces the one, the only Speedball Mike Bailey, a man that is like no other inside that squared circle, a man that has been giving Dijak quite the hard time, especially as of recently, dating back to that fatal four-way match at Hardcore TakeOver, not only between just them, but John Morrison and Wes Lee, as in the final moments of the match, if you guys remember, Mike Bailey took his attention to Donovan Dijak to inflict more punishment onto the Disruptor, and now that just shows where we are at right now, where Bailey and Dijak finally have the time to get their hands on one another in the squared circle, for potentially the last time, as Bailey wants to end this. And it's probably the same feelings are said for Dijak as well. But now it's truly time to figure out who wants it badly enough, who wants it more. Bailey, Dijak, we're underway. It's immediately on into a car double tap. I don't know if that was the smartest decision by Bailey, but just like that, the reach and the power game can come into really big effect, especially when it comes to someone like Dijak, who is clearly just on a different level, on a different scale than Speedballs. Look at that! Off the springboard, up the middle rope, and a kick out though by Bailey. So you can tell he's trying to incapacitate Bailey already off the bat. We're not even in like a few minutes into the match, and Bailey's just completely under pressure here by Dijak. I think that's what Donovan Dijak really wants out of this match. He really wants to make sure Bailey is trapped in. Oh, wait a minute. Bailey might have been looking for a springboard enziguri, but Dijak, might have been looking for a lariat himself. Both men looking for strikes, but missing loudly. It's Bailey getting the better of that one. Now Bailey really needs to think of a game plan, think of some quick strategies on the fly maybe to take down Dijak. He was looking for that moonsault there. Nothing really landed there. So the strikes coming in from Dijak high and heavy there. Wait a minute. Bailey able to counter. It's now again into a car and elbow tie-up. I don't know if this is smart again by Bailey, but shockingly enough, wait a minute. Pushing him into the corner, pressuring the big man here is Bailey. But oh, come on, Dijak. At least have a little bit of decency with your opponent. It's now Dijak sent to the ropes here. Bailey now charging in with a massive back elbow of sorts. Now he's not done. Big time moonsault at the top. And now Bailey feeling that energy from the BCW faithful. Might be looking to already take it up to another gear here. Trying to take out Dijak early on, and I'm looking for that spinning Gary, but wait a minute. Bailey lands a DDT. into the cover, back press for the win. Dijak gonna kick out by the Disruptor. And once again, it's gonna take a lot more. It might just take a mountain. It might take a village to take out one of these men for good. Take him out for a 3 count at that. Wait a minute, Bailey for a rolling senton. Nothing worked out there in that exchange. Wait a minute. Oh! Sending Bailey hard out to the outside. Reminiscent of their match and hardcore takeover. But this time it's a different way of looking at it. It's Dijak taking it to Bailey. It's Dijak punishing Bailey on the outside. Not focusing on the task at hand of winning the match. Back first again into the barricade. As I don't even think Dijak is worried or does he even care about the referee's count. He just wants to decimate Bailey on the outside as much as he can. Face first, meeting the steel post. And there's so much things at your disposal on the outside. Just using your head and using what you can within the rules without trying to bend them as much. And that's what Dijak is doing. Inflicting so much punishment, inflicting so much pain onto Bailey. I don't even think he can even answer the count. I'd be surprised if they can, but Dijak, no, I don't think he's finished either. As he might be looking to get a running start on Bailey, but he lands into a kick. On a massive pump kick. Landing right in the center of the head of Dijak. The pacing on the match changed so fast due to Mike Bailey's efficient striking, the accuracy on that pump kick to land right on the side of the head of Dijak, which could have been a horrible situation for Bailey had Dijak gone his way with that running strike that he was about to pull off. As now Bailey looking to take to the skies, taking out Dijak with a moonsault. And now Bailey might be looking to take back right into the outside. Wait a minute. I guess kind of worked out in his favor. I mean, I don't know what the hell was that in particular, but now Bailey, letting an elbow, and now immediately into a shooting star. Combination of strikes and a splash and a kick out. Not getting Dijak down enough for a 3. It's now Bailey definitely needs to find some way to keep Dijak grounded for a 3 count. Let's look at this again. Another moonsault. As Dijak just seemingly has no answer for any of Bailey's offense at the moment. It's now Bailey once again, standing himself into the corner with a massive elbow. Doing whatever he can to keep Dijak down. As again, I'm looking for a couple stops at the corner, but that didn't work out in his favor. Now Dijak going right back to what he was doing earlier, and that was, oh my goodness, brutalizing Bailey. And that might just be the beginning of the end, as Dijak on the top rope. We rarely see him going up to the top, but this time it might just be for, oh my goodness, a big reason in that. Might have been not the greatest accuracy on the clothesline, but it did enough justice to keep Bailey down. And I think that's what Dijak wanted the most out of it, is to keep Bailey on his back. Massive elbow from the springboard into the cover for the win, and a kick out by Bailey. Not enough to keep Speedball down, and now it's Dijak getting a little bit angry, a little bit aggravated, if you will. Stomps right to the chest, and he might be looking to end this thing for good. It's not, wait a minute. Bailey able to counter whatever Dijak had in store for him. Here comes Bailey trying to fire back with everything he has. A flurry of strikes trying to stun Dijak. Taking him down with a massive elbow right to the face. As now Bailey just has his eyes set on the prize. He knows what he has to do. Here he comes. Big time missile dropkick right on the shoulder blade, it looks like. As Bailey, he has a target. He has a target acquired. That man is bleeding from the eye to the forehead, and he doesn't give a damn. Massive drop kick again. It looks like to the shoulder blade again that time, as that might be a target, a future target for Bailey. Here come the speedball kicks in to the end. Zagiri is now Bailey might be on the verge of putting Dijak away for good, sending him into the corner, and we all know what this means. Wait a minute, whoa. I guess he wasn't going for the finish here. Not just yet, at least. Triangle dropkick lands, and Bailey might be looking for something big to put away Dijak for good. Over the top of the tornado. This could be the beginning of the end for Donovan Dijak in this match. Bailey has a huge opening, and he needs to take it right now. It's now Bailey calling him up to his feet. He knows that this is a huge opportunity. Whoa! Wait a minute. Trying to take Bailey off the top rope, it seemed like, but he didn't really get all of what he wanted. But that time, he damn sure. Wait a minute, Bailey up to his feet again. After the half-and-half suplex didn't work out. And now, Dijak taking him down the hard way with that double axe handle right to the spine. Not enough, though, for Bailey, as that was only a 2 count. And again, out of desperation, Dijak just out of pure shock. And that time, not even a count. Bailey popped right back up, but I don't even think that was a really smart decision there. By Bailey is now, Dijak has him on his shoulders. And it was stun gun off the top rope. The throat of Bailey just got absolutely annihilated. And another discus boot into the cover. Bailey kicks out though. How much more can Bailey take? How much can he withstand of Dijak's off as another kick right to the chest? Those shots, those strikes, lethal as they are, it's going to take a lot more to take Dijak out of his game. And Bailey lands the spinning Gamagiri. This could be it. No, Ultimate Weapon connects. The cover. This is it. But Dijak powers out. This match ain't over yet. Dijak barely pushing through and pulling out a massive kick out. Almost like he just needed to. Might have been a counter there. As I think Bailey was looking for something else in the other corner, but now it's Dijak trying to just regather his thoughts on what he needs to do. I guess he just stopped going into the other corner. I don't know what he was thinking there, but and a choke slam, though. Yeah, that's it. That's got to be it. There's no way. But Bailey with the ropes. Bailey had the ropes. It was too close for comfort, and that might have costed Dijak a potential win. Excuse me. Oh my God, and again. Bailey now. Goodness. Bailey, I don't even think he knows where he is right now. He's on Dream Street, and Dijak has full control on what he needs to do to take Speedball out of commission. Wait a minute. Misses the boot, and he lands into another kick. Bailey can end this match right now. He feels it in his bones. He feels the adulation from the crowd. Big time kick across the face. Bailey now, with no hesitation, going up to the top. You know what they say, high risk, high reward, and coming with a swanton bomb. Bailey now, seizing the opportunity, seizing the moment. He has Dijak right where he wants him. Looking to end this match for good. Flamingo driver. Count to 100. What? Dijak kicks out. How in the hell did he kick out of that? I'm speechless. Dijak, though, is still throwing the defense for the moment. Bailey was looking for something from the top. Both men looking for boots. And that time Dijak lands a kick. And if I'm being honest, that might have been the last straw that Speedball had in his pocket. Wait a minute. Speedball lands that kick. That pump kick that laid out Dijak on the outside. This could be it. Shooting star from the top. Cover. He got him. Speedball puts away the disruptor for good. What a performance. Perseverance personified by Speedball Mike Bailey. as now he gets to celebrate. And wait a minute, whoa! Oh, come on! At least have some sportsmanship, have some decency. After one hell of a match between these two men, it's just sad that it has to end like this. It sucks that it has to end on such a disrespectful and, more importantly, a disheartening manner, thanks to Donovan Dijak. And now, he's not even done with him. I don't even think it's about winning the match at this point. I don't even think he cares about losing. He just wants to dismantle Speedball. Another choke slam. So much malice behind it too. And now Dijak. Hopefully he's done. I don't think he is, but he's looking back at Billy in the ring and, oh, come on, please, no. No, put the damn chair down, Dijak. Please, think about this. Come on. Please. Wait a minute. Look who's on the ramp. Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight. One of Speedball's buddies is here in BCW. Oh my goodness. Taking it right to Dijak. Saving Speedball from potential harm and a maybe injury inflicted by Dijak with that chair. God knows what he was going to do with it. Is now, he shot right to the face and taking down Dijak face first. Goes the Disruptor. As I don't think Dijak or hell, I didn't even expect Kevin Knight to be here. But now he's here to help Speedball with this Dijak problem. Man, oh man, next week might be shaped out to be one of the most hectic and chaotic weeks of BCW Anarchy's existence. But you want to talk about hectic and chaotic, look no further than the Protostar, Kyle Fletcher. As let me be the first to tell you guys, this man has just been getting screwed left and right, front and center by the chairman Sean Spears or Charlie Dempsey. Hell, this man just can't even catch a break. He got screwed by Aleister Black. But some people might say that he fell on his own sword that night, knowing that Fletcher got into Aleister's face. He talked him down as soon as Aleister Black had his foot underneath Sean Spears' chin, looking to end the chairman for good, thinking that Fletcher was out and he could have just walked away. But Fletcher just needed to get the win for himself. He wanted his time in the spotlight, but now he has it tonight to speak to the fans. I mean, he wants to see Aleister Black right now to face him one-on-one. What the hell? Charlie Dempsey. Wow. Clear-cut throat threat made by the Protostar, as Charlie Dempsey might have hell to pay next week thanks to what he set up for himself, and that might just be failure at the hands of Kyle Fletcher. Speaking of next week, it has been made official by BCW management that Javon Evans, the young OG, will get his wish as he goes one-on-one with the phenomenal AJ Styles in his first match here on BCW Anarchy in his debut. And along with that comes another confirmed match for next week as Lee Moriarty in his debut takes on the Cardiac Killer, Wes Lee. But right now it's time for your BCW Anarchy co-main event between the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo and the debuting Pirate Princess herself, Kairi Sane, who will walk out with the big win. Will it be Deonna with the big upset or Kairi with the big win? We're back here live on Anarchy for your co-main event of the evening between two of the most talented women's wrestlers on the roster. But one of them is making their debut here tonight, and one is looking to up their stock even more to potentially come after Queen Aminata and that Continental Championship. That has always been a top priority for someone like Deonna Purrazzo, trying to up her game and up her status in professional wrestling any way she can and any way she sees fit. And right now, here tonight, is a massive opportunity between her and the debuting Pirate Princess herself, Kairi Sane, to get up in the rankings and potentially look at Queen Aminata for a shot at the Continental title, or maybe even the BCW Women's World Championship held by Naomi. But right here, right now, is a time for a test to see who wants it more. As Deonna awaits the Pirate Princess, the former NXT Women's Champion, former World of Stardom Champion herself, Kairi Sane, has entered the territory of brutality. You can look at the accomplishments, you can look at the stats, you can look at the resume, but it speaks for itself. Just to know that Kairi Sane is a true veteran of the game. She's a true veteran of professional wrestling. Some might say even a legend in Japan, but now she walks into BCW Anarchy in her first match, looking to make some big head waves in the BCW Women's Division, as it's already packed with talent from top to bottom. She is looking to make a name for herself, and this match right here could be the start of something special for Kairi Sane if she can beat Deonna Purrazzo here tonight. But right now, Kairi Sane is soaking it in. She's soaking in the adulation. She's soaking in the love from the BCW faithful. But it's all about what you do inside that squared circle that makes you really stand out. So right now, right here in front of all these fans, one-on-one, Kairi Deonna. We're underway. And our co-main event of the evening here is, already Kairi Sane showing off that striking ability with a forearm right to the face. Wait a minute. Deonna now might be looking at, Kairi able to slip out there. Wait a minute. And with European clutch, maybe, and there it is. Able to hook both arms no. Kairi was looking to pull a fast one on Deonna, but that did not work out in the Pirate Princess's favor. As Deonna, it's going to take a lot more to take out the Virtuosa. Looking to pressure Kairi onto the ropes here. As, oh my goodness, a cheap shot. As the referee was backing off of the two women. It's now Sane trying to fight back here. Is again just being pushed onto the ropes. Literally on the fence here. It's now Deonna just has the upper hand and more so the strength advantage over Kairi, pushing her into the corner. So the referee trying to back her off, and that was fair. That was fair game by Kairi Sane there, kicking her right in the midsection. As that time the referee getting involved there. A little bit of a ref bump, but thankfully he didn't get taken down from that. Some refs, they just take one little hit and they just flop down like they died into the cover. I want a kick out. Again, Deonna does not need to get so aggravated in this earlier parts of the match. She's looked like she was losing her cool there for a second, but she knows that this is just the early goings of the match. There's a lot more to go. There's a lot more time to use up. And I think that's what Deonna Purrazzo realizes. She needs to take her time. She needs to really take it slow if she wants to really beat down on Kairi. She's not working on the arm. She's more so known for that Fujiwara armbar. It has won her so many matches in the past. Got her some opportunities at Queen Aminata for the Continental Championship. And I'm looking for a double ice handle off the middle rope, but that time, Kairi Sane able to block and get herself out of trouble. Big time crossbody off the ropes and a kick out by Purrazzo. It's now Deonna definitely on the defensive aspect of this match now. It's Kairi once again. Might have been looking for something there, but Purrazzo able to escape out of the grasp of the Pirate Princess and now looking for some offense of her own there, scooping her up and down with a massive slam. I was looking for a power slam, I think that was it. With a throw there, not even just, that was a careless throw by Purrazzo there and a kick out by Kairi. That was definitely a more disrespectful move to pull out of the hat there by Purrazzo, but I don't think she really cares. She just cares about winning the match and going home. Taking the check and going home, I should say. It's a massive override to the heart again of Kairi. And Sane definitely needs to find a way to rebound in this match. She doesn't really need to take all this punishment. But again, Kairi is known to take a lot of punishment, but come back in a really courageous manner and get a massive win. But that may not be the case here, as Purrazzo once again just putting on more pressure with a torture rack, trying to choke out Kairi. Is getting too close to the ropes for Purrazzo. So now Purrazzo needs to separate herself from closer spaces where Kairi can get herself out of trouble. So now Purrazzo up to the top rope. I don't know if this is a smart decision there. It's Kairi getting herself out of trouble. I think she moved all the way just in time. Massive Regal Plex into the cover here. And a kick out low by Purrazzo. Now Purrazzo, wait a minute. Over the top goes Sane. Massive Tope Con Hero over the top rope. I don't think Sane is done yet. Massive elbow right on the table too. That back of the head of Purrazzo landing on the edge of the table there. It's now Purrazzo in the really deep waters here with Kairi. Springing up on the top rope. Springboard with a Hurricane Rana. Into the cover here by Kairi and a kick out. It's now Sane needs to find a way to improvise. She needs to find a way to get Purrazzo down for a 3 count here. As some of the moves that she's been pulling out have been effective, but they haven't been enough to keep her down. Massive sidewalk slam with a twist to it and a kick out. But now Purrazzo, again, a little bit of frustration shown by the Virtuosa, but again, she can't show that desperate side of her. She needs to find a way to keep Kairi down, and that might be the trick there. Massive power driver to Kyrie. This could be a really bad way to start off your BCW career. On a kick out though by Sane. I don't think Sane wants to start off on the wrong foot. She wants to start off on the right foot when it comes to being in BCW. I don't think she wants to take any losses just yet. Oh, and not at the expense of Deonna Purrazzo either. No disrespect to Deonna in any way, but again, Kyrie really just wants to move over the ring. She wants to potentially challenge for championships. Massive axe kick right to the head. And now Sane feeling herself a little bit. She's seeing that there's some sort of light at the end of the tunnel. She sees an opening. And that's a chops right to the chest region of Purrazzo. As now Kyrie Sane going right in the face of Purrazzo, showing that little egotistical side of the pirate princess, as Kyrie's doing anything and everything to keep Deonna down. Now Kyrie might be looking to send Deonna into the corner once again. As now Kyrie definitely is stepping on the gas pedal. She's hitting the right buttons. She's doing whatever she can in order to get a massive win in her debut here in BCW. Calling Purrazzo up to her feet. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I don't think she had enough room. I think she undercommitted on that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, on that forearm. But that time, oh, she definitely didn't undercommit on that bulldog. That wheelbarrow bulldog connected flush into the cover by Kyrie, and a kick out though by Purrazzo. Purrazzo definitely has a lot more to give and a lot more left in the tank. So I don't know if that was a smart decision either, because that gave Purrazzo enough room and time to get a Fujiwara armbar off. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. We'll see. I don't know if Kyrie's going to tap. I don't know if much damage has been done to the arms, but oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a second. I guess not. I guess I was right. Purrazzo should have really targeted the arms if she was looking for a Fujiwara armbar, just like that. But now, back and forth we go here, strike after strike between these two women. Who really wants it more? It's a game of who wants to prove themselves loyal enough, who wants it bad enough to go after championship glory potentially in the future. And now, oh, another shot by Purrazzo. These two women going at it, back and forth, tooth and nail. For a massive debut match like this, it's worthy to get into a slugfest. Kyrie trying to prove herself to the fans here in BCW. Oh, and she's doing just that. Massive overhand chop, and now a little bit of insult to injury. Having a little bit of fun at the expense of the virtuosa. And now, oh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, sent it to the corner hard. Purrazzo, I didn't think she liked that all too much. As now, oh my goodness, Kyrie might be on the wrong side of history now. As Purrazzo with a massive boot off the snake eyes. And now, oh, in a second, oh, counter by Kyrie. This is a bad spot to be in if you are Purrazzo. Because now Kyrie has an opening. She has room to work with. And now, I'm looking to take it to Purrazzo one more time, maybe. Irish whip in the corner once again. Oh, Kyrie able to counter that time. Just these two just going out of here, doing whatever they can to get the advantage, get the upper hand at this possible late stage in the match. It's now Purrazzo. I don't know if she's looking to go to the middle rope, but maybe go to the top rope. And oh, throwing her from the back suplex position. And a kick out though by Kyrie. Very near fall there. You can tell that Kyrie was really struggling to get her shoulder up after that. I don't know if she has anything left. It's now Purrazzo dragging that carcass of Kyrie to almost the center of the ring. It's now, whoa, oh, what a face first on the alley-oop. It's now Purrazzo. Oh, Purrazzo gets countered by Kyrie. Oh my goodness. I don't know how Kyrie had enough just stamina or resilience to get herself back up. Landing a massive back fist and then a drop to a whole face first goes Purrazzo. And now, oh, Massive elbow out of the corner. Now she's stringing some moves together. Maybe looking to put Deonna Purrazzo out of her misery here. Wait a minute. Here comes Kairi now. Marching across the ring. Charging it up here. Bang! Sliding elbow from out of the corner to the other corner. And now Kairi looking to put the final touches of this match. Might be looking to put the Virtuoso to bed. Insane elbow right to the back into the cover for the win. Kairi does it. What a match. What an effort by the Virtuoso. You can't really take anything away from her. But man, oh man, what an effort and what a performance from the debuting Kairi Sane, showing that she still indeed has a lot more left to give in professional wrestling, and she's just getting started. But folks, it is that time again. It is now time for your BCW Anarchy main event. Who will step up to the plate? Who will step up to challenge New Catch Republic for the BCW World Tag Team Championships? Who will it be? We're going to find out after this commercial break. We're back here live on Anarchy and Full Sail University for the final time tonight, as it is now your main event of the evening between New Catch Republic and their yet-to-be-known opponents as they defend those coveted BCW World Tag Team Championships in a open challenge. We have seen this once before with Charlie Dempsey and Zack Sabre Jr. in BCW, getting back a few weeks ago, back in the O2 Arena in the UK. And now a lot more is on the line. Those BCW World Tag Team Championships are on the line as Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate look to prove to everybody, whether it's in the locker room or whether it's out here to the fans, that they are indeed fighting champions, and they will do whatever it takes to keep those championships around their waist. Question is, who could their opponents be now? Andrade? That's on the side of the... Wait a minute. No way. Oh my God! Andrade El Idolo and Dragon Lee on the right hand side. LFI. They're here in BCW. Teaming together against New Catch. This is the last thing that I expected, honestly. What? Dragon Lee and Andrade El Idolo have arrived on the scene, answering the call and answering the challenge of New Catch Republic here tonight. In the main event, might I add. This is insane. I'm out of words and speechless. I would have never thought I would have seen these guys here. I'm just... I'm out of words, guys. I don't know what to say. This is amazing. And it's for the BCW World Tag Team titles as well. From Lee Moriarty confronting Wes Lee in the backstage area, to Kevin Knight helping out Speedball in the middle of the show, from almost getting beat to hell by Donovan Dijak to now Andrade El Idolo and Dragon Lee, known as LFI, going after the Tag Team Championships held by New Catch Republic. This is just still, I'm still trying to process everything. There's no, I don't know. I honestly don't know. These fans are going crazy though for Andrade and Dragon Lee being here, as I would too if I was in the crowd. But now I'm here at the commentary desk calling this match, and man, oh man, this is gonna be one hell of a fight for those tag team championships. As I hope New Catch are on their A game. Hell, they need to be on their A game if they want to retain these championships tonight, or have any chance against two guys like Dragon Lee and Andrade. As this match is about to be underway here, look at that immediately. Dragon Lee's not wasting any time with Tyler Bate here in the early goings. They need to cover out the shooting star and a kick out. No, not even a 1 count there for Tyler Bate. Dragon Lee not wasting any sort of time with his opponents, making sure that he lets them know that he is nobody to play with. He's become more aggressive and more fast-paced. And I don't know if Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne can really keep up with the style that Dragon Lee wrestles. Combining that with how El Idolo wrestles, it might be a really tough task to get rid of LFI tonight. As Andrade's into the match now after that flurry of offense between him and Dragon Lee taking down Tyler Bate. As Andrade wastes no time showboating and pandering to the crowd, letting them know that he's here and he's possibly looking to become tag team champions to beat Bate and Dunne tonight. Could you imagine the mere fact that there's a chance that Andrade and Dragon Lee on their first night here could beat the tag team champs? And with a cover after that exploder and a kick out by Andrade. You can't count out the big strong boy and the bruiserweight for nothing though. These two guys have been tag team champs for over a couple months now. They don't plan on losing them now to a couple guys that just showed up here and from an open challenge. So now it's time to put up or shut up for both teams, as this is a massive proving grounds for not only the champs but for the challengers mainly. As Tyler Bate shoves Andrade into the corner into enemy territory for El Idolo. As over the top goes Andrade hard with that arm drag, leading into Pete Dunne, more technical based wrestler out of the two, always looking to have that grit your teeth style, that in your face smash mouth offense with those stomps right to the chest region of Andrade. As right now the bruiserweight is having his way with El Idolo. As once Pete Dunne enters the fray, it just creates a massive paradigm shift for any tag team match or singles matches. Andrade luckily shoves them off, trying to get some breathing room, trying to get some space away from Pete Dunne as he lands a massive Northern Lights suplex. It might be looking to follow it up with a moonsault. A little bit of undercommitment there on the moonsault. Close and not far enough for Andrade, but he was able to get Pete Dunne back in his grasp with the Irish whip. Made him looking for a knee to the midsection, but Dunne is able to catch it. Oh, might be looking for something big. Hooks him on a powerbomb. Wait a minute. Pete Dunne able to counter. A couple shots right to the head. It's now Pete Dunne. Oh, sends him into the referee. Off the ropes goes Dunne. Oh, pump kick missed. As both men are just going back and forth here. Counter for counter. Move for move. Nothing's able to stick until that enziguri lands right on the top of Andrade's head. Into the cover. So wait a minute. Andrade has his head on the rope. As the referee, I don't know what the hell's going on with the referees recently. Not just catching any rope breaks there, but nonetheless, Andrade's able to kick out though and get himself out of trouble. It's Pete Dunne now trying to get out of the enemy territory there, out of the LFI corner. As Andrade keeping him in close range there with those strikes. Off the ropes goes El Idolo. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Snap Jeremy. Wait a minute. Andrade able to get back up immediately with a net breaker. Oh my goodness. The quickness that these two men possess is just unheard of here in BCW. We have some agile people, not to disregard anybody else, but these two guys are just on another level. Oh my goodness. Massive overhand chopped out of the corner. Wait a minute. Dunne able to escape barely out of the corner there, out of Andrade's grasp. Wait a minute, counter by Pete Dunne. As now Dunne, oh my goodness, now raking the eyes and it looks like the nose there. As Andrade just finding out firsthand how gritty Pete Dunne is inside the ring. Just wait a minute. Andrade getting enough time to tag in Dragon Lee. I don't know if that was a smart decision to pander to the crowd there and taunt for a little bit, but now he's finding out firsthand that that might be a mistake. Dragon Lee with a massive snap German. It doesn't entirely keep Pete Dunne down for long though, as Lee needs to improvise now, because Pete Dunne works at a different pace than most competitors inside that ring. So in a minute, going up to the top is Pete Dunne. Not really the greatest decisions there as Dragon Lee. Wait a minute. Oh, Lee almost had enough for a second there. That was a really hard fall on the canvas. I don't know how Pete Dunne was able to get out of harm's way so quickly. But I guess that's just how the bruiserweight is inside that ring. That man is defiant to the bitter end. That man will keep fighting even when he's down and out. He'll get back up and fight with everything he has left. But Dragon Lee, combination of strikes, combination of kicks, right to the midsection of Pete Dunne, but that is not enough to keep him down, as Pete Dunne might be looking to send Dragon Lee on a collision course. Massive Saito suplex of sorts, just swinging him around with such force behind it. Almost looked like he broke his neck at some points, but Dragon Lee is still standing and might be looking to send Tyler Bate on a ride of his own. Now look at this, over the top goes Bate. Some of you may not know how Dragon Lee can get inside that squared circle, but you're about to find out now how much more Dragon Lee has inside the pocket of his. So now Dragon Lee on the barricade, the tight space thing on the barricade. Face first goes Bate, face first on to the hard floor. As Dragon Lee, I don't know, you might have incapacitated Tyler Bate, especially after that meteor on the outside. Now he might be looking for a big move here, but wait a minute. Dragon Lee might have undercommitted on that Hurricane Rana of some sorts, but now Bate has a huge advantage and opening with that Dragon suplex as Lee kicks out though. Lee definitely thought he had Bate right where he wanted him on the outside to the inside, but it just didn't work out in his favor, as I think Dragon Lee and Andrade need to take some little pointers there and see what they need to do, especially if they want to keep Bate and Dunne down for the count. It's now Lee on the middle rope there, measuring his man with that missile dropkick right to the sternum. As with moves like that, Lee and Andrade could potentially capitalize on some big opportunities here. Let's look at Lee. Maybe looking for another dropkick of some sorts, maybe the head or the body, but it didn't work out in his favor. A little bit of bop and bang there, excuse me, as Pete Dunne getting himself involved on the outside. Tyler Bate landing a massive lariat off the rebound, off the ropes, and a kick out low by Dragon Lee at 2. If I'm being honest here, as this match progresses, I personally think that this might be Bate and Dunne's biggest challenge yet. Hell, this might be the biggest match that Dragon Lee and Andrade have had since coming here, just for the tag team titles alone, as Pete Dunne again inserting himself into the match between the two legal men in the ring. As now Andrade may be looking to get himself some with Tyler Bate. Just wait a minute, Andrade again playing mind games and gets socked right in the face and gets met with a stunner by Bate. As Dunne drags Lee back inside the ring. This is not a good spot to be in if you're Dragon Lee, but wait a minute! Lee able to land a massive soul bar right to the midsection. And now Lee might be looking to set up something big in the corner, excuse me, but again Dunne inserting himself into the match between the two legal men in the ring, giving Tyler Bate an opening. Oh, and a kick out though by Lee at 1. And you really gotta believe at this point in the match that Dragon Lee really wants that tag. He really wants to get to Andrade, but he has to get through Bate first. Oh, and a massive knee! Never mind. Getting enough space. And he lands a massive bicycle knee, but Pete Dunne again inserting himself into the match and into the chaos he goes between him and Dragon Lee. So I looking for something there, but the referee warning Pete Dunne off. But Dunne does not give a damn. Wait a minute. Oh, Dragon Lee able to land on his feet. As referee telling him off another time, but Dragon Lee lands on his feet and counters both men, landing a massive poison Rana into the cover for the titles, for the win. No, but Bate kicks out. How much more is the question? How much more can Bate and or Pete Dunne take from this onslaught of offense from both Andrade and Dragon Lee? As now Lee and Andrade might be looking to finish things off in this match. Might be looking to finish off New Catch Republic and their tag team title run. Backdrop driver, a double backdrop driver. Onto the outside goes Tyler Bate. And now Andrade might be looking to get some well-deserved payback on Pete Dunne. Spiking the Bruiserweight with that massive DDT. Might have him out for the count as Tyler Bate gets shoved back into the ring by Lee. So now Andrade wants him all to himself. He wants Pete Dunne to feel every single bit of what he had to feel on the outside when they were double-teaming Dragon Lee. And El Idolo, with no hesitation, is taking it right to Pete Dunne into the corners. It is all-out chaos here in this main event here for the World Tag Team Championships as Dragon Lee has seen enough. Hurricane Rana to Tyler Bate. And now, with the referee still having his eye on Andrade and Pete Dunne as Dragon Lee lands Operation Dragon on Tyler Bate. As wait a minute, Bate's able to get up. How is Bate even up? Wait a minute, Andrade not finished with Dunne. Planting him back first under the apron. As now it's just Bate and Andrade, including Dragon Lee on the ropes. As what the hell does Andrade have in store? Look out! El Idolo risking life and limb just for the tag team championships. Is now Andrade setting him back inside the ring. Wait a minute, he's not done on the outside. A 2-for-1 onslaught by El Idolo, and he's not done either. Back elbow right on target. This could be it. Looking to send a message to the locker room that there's new tag champs in town. Oh, but Bate kicks out. Tyler Bate, with everything he has left, as Pete Dunne makes it back up to his feet. Out of desperation though, Andrade going for another message into the cover. And it might have not been the smartest idea though, as Pete Dunne was already back up to his feet. And right back to how it started in this match. It's now, oh my goodness, it could be the ending. As Pete Dunne gets dropped with a drop kick, not for long though. Oh man, we're looking for a drop kick of his own, but misses wildly a little bit. It's 1 minute, and now it's Andrade getting right with a couple shots, and now leading into a bitter end. And Dunne runs through Dragon Lee with a spear. This could be it. Bate now coming back to his senses. Shot to the face, looking to end this match here. Tyler Driver 97 connects. New Catch retained the championships. And let me tell you, if that match wasn't a dose of adrenaline, I don't know what was. There were so many occasions where I thought, and maybe some of you guys at home thought, that we could have had new tag team champions walking out of Full Sail, but New Catch Republic prevailed, proving to the BCW faithful that they are true fighting champions, holding their rightful place at the top of what the hell? Wait a minute, oh! It's Chris Bay and Ace Austin! What in the hell are they doing here? Oh, and a bicycle knee to Pete Dunne! We haven't seen these guys since the BCW World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Back when BCW was just starting out. Oh! When they initially lost to Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. And now they're back with a vengeance on their mind. Oh my goodness, folding Pete Dunne. Oh my god, this is insane. Debut after debut, surprise after surprise. This, oh my god, I don't know what to think right now. As Dunne lands hard on the outside, being taken out of the equation by Ace Austin. And now, oh my god. The tag team champions are being dismantled by Chris Bay and Ace Austin. I mean, after how that tag team match went in the first round of the BCW World Tag Title Tournament, I know there has to be some sort of resentment between the two men. Or the two teams, to be exact. Massive cutter. And y'all know that one leads into the two. Completely folding the tag team champions out of nowhere. I didn't even think nobody knew that Ace and Bay were coming back here. Thought they were done. But it seems clear as day that the ABC ain't done just yet.